everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over some players that you can buy right now. Most of them dropping in price and fairly inexpensive, and they will absolutely upgrade your MUT squad and help you win more games. Now, before we go over those players, I am going to start by saying proceed with caution. Whether it's buying players I recommend in this video or other cards that you may have had your eye on and you want to pick up this weekend, the Super Bowl promo is upcoming this Thursday, and more than likely we're going to see 95 overall champions and 96 overall LTDs, which means a lot of the cards that are 94 overall, 93 overall are going to likely drop in price, and that includes a lot of the playoff players. Now, of course, the Super Bowl promo could start out not being so good, and this all could not happen, but I do feel pretty confident we go up in overall, and there's a lot of really good 94 overalls out there right now that are still up in price a little bit that will absolutely tank if we get that +1 in overall. So just again, proceed with caution, but let's go over the best players to be buying right now. We're going to start at quarterback. I got two options for you. The best bang for your buck, the best value quarterback as far as production versus cost is still going to be 93 overall Ghost Andrew Luck. Currently, you can find this card for about 200,000 coins. If you can get him anything under 200K, that's an absolute steal. The quarterback on my No Money Spent squad right now, he's got two different options or routes you can go with the abilities. Number one, if you want to go Gunslinger and Set Feet Lead, that's going to cost you 6 AP out of the 8 that you have on offense. Now, he has a traditional 4 release, which many believe is the best release in the game, and you can use him without needing Gunslinger. I personally have still not done that yet, but another route that a lot of people are going is Set Feet Lead for 5 AP and then Gift Wrap for 0 AP, so you're only spending a total of 5 out of the 8 that you have on offense. So those are the two different options or routes that you can go with. Now, a quarterback that I believe is better and is going to be more expensive here. If it's coming down to coins, just go with Andrew Luck, but I really like the playoff Jordan Love. He was down to under 300,000 coins when the brand new Josh Allen card came out a little over a week ago. Since then, Jordan Love has gone up slightly in price, but you can still find him for about 330,000 coins. When it comes to the difference between Josh Allen and Jordan Love, if you want Hot Route Master, Josh Allen is the route to go. If you don't care about Hot Route Master, Jordan Love is going to be the better all-around quarterback, and the ability setup you should rock is going to be Set Feet Lead, which is discounted down to 4 AP, and then Gunslinger for 2 AP for a total of 6. But I do think just quarterback versus quarterback, I had more fun in just better throws with Jordan Love, but Andrew Luck for 130,000 coins cheaper is a really good option. So now at running back, we actually are recommending a card that came out today, Maurice Jones-Drew, the legend running back here, 95 speed on this card, 94 trucking, 96 break tackle. The catching isn't terrible at 84. He should still be pretty reliable in the pass game. Good agility, good change of direction. Spin move only 88, but he has a 95 juke. And as far as abilities go, he can get either evasive or running back apprentice for 1 AP. He's only 315K, and he just came out today. The big reason why he's so cheap is because everybody's redeeming their free legend tokens and probably picking this card, and everybody's undercutting each other. So it's made this card really, really inexpensive. When I said in my video earlier this morning, the move is to save those tokens because you'll likely get a choice of 2 different 95 overall legends next Saturday, and those tokens will still be valid for that pack to get those cards. But overall, I'm going to try this card out tonight. I got him on the team, really, really inexpensive for a card with good attributes that just came out today. If you want to go super budget at running back, I'd still suggest Angry Runs Cordero Patterson. He's going to give you 93 speed, 93 agility. Catching is good at 86. Change direction is a little bit low, but I think I really love the versatility on this card because he's a great receiving back, but he also has 92 trucking, 93 break tackle, and he has good spin and juke move. The really main recommended ability is going to be running back apprentice for 2 AP on this card. He gets one of those Angry Runs X Factors as well, so you can take a look into that, and he's only 110,000 coins right now on the auction house. That's really, really cheap. We'll go through 3 different wide receivers that you can take a look at. Rod Smith is going to be the first one, another inexpensive legend that came out last weekend, so he's not very old. 6 foot even, 95 stock speed. Route running is really good, 95 short, 90 mid, 93 deep. He gives you 93 catch. Catching traffic is great. Spec catch is great, and he gets wide receiver apprentice for only 1 AP. AP. So that means you can line him up on the outside, the slot, wherever. He's going to get additional hot routes there, and he's going for about 310,000 coins. Not a bad price for such a new card. The next one's going to be Nico Collins. I think this is a kind of a sleeper card here as well. Team of the week, 6'4", 94 speed, good route running, 92 short, 91 mid, 93 deep, catches at 94, spec catch 93, catching traffic 91. He can get slot apprentice for 2 AP, but I think with the speed and the height, I would recommend using this card on the outside. He's mostly been under 300k, actually starting to creep up for whatever reason. 332k on average. I would try to get him for closer to 300k rather than closer to 330k. But overall, I think for that speed, that height, really good price for a card that's going to be reliable. He's been really good for me on my No Money Spent squad so far. And a super budget option, which is probably one of my favorite budget receivers in the game so far this year, is Team of the Week Chris Godwin. 6'1", 93 speed. Route running is 92, 92, 89 for short, mid, deep. He's a great slot receiver. I wouldn't really try to throw the ball down the field too much to him, but he should excel in that as well. With the 93 speed, he's going to be a little bit slower than the most of the, the meta wide receivers, but when you're talking about 185k, I think that's a really good price. And even as early as this week, he's still been producing for me without a problem. One other great thing about him is he gets slot apprentice for only 1 AP. He's one of the few wide receivers in the game right now that get slot apprentice for the 1 AP ability discount, and I really like this one. He's a great budget option at wide receiver. Let's go to defense now. We'll start with the defensive line and a few pass rushers and run stuffers. This is a card I personally have not used, but I do like the attributes on it here, and the price has gone down for a bit now, so he's down to 255k. It's Ghost William Anderson, or Will Anderson, 92 speed, only 88 acceleration, but he gives you 2 of the big 3 in the 90s, block shed 91, finesse move 93, and power move is pretty much right there. Power move at 89, good tackle as well at 94. Don't put any abilities on this card, and also, just generally speaking, I wouldn't spend a ton of coin on pass rushers because pass rush just isn't that good this year unless you have the Unstoppable Force X Factor, which we're going to start seeing a lot of with the AKA promo. You got Reggie White, you got Justin Matabuki, so once those cards, and Reggie White probably won't, but Matabuki will, start to get cheap, those are going to be the best pickups because of that X Factor. For now, you just want to look for guys who got a little bit of speed and good attributes, and Javon Curse's Redux / Blitz card is another one of them. 92 speed, 94 block shed, 92 finesse move, and the power move at 85. This card is right now only about 150k. Again, I would try not to spend, if you're on a budget or nobody spent, don't spend a ton of coin on defensive ends and outside linebackers, because without any of the X factors that we just talked about and abilities being so mid, they all pretty much produce the same. Trust me, I've tried the majority of all of the expensive cards. Javon Curse, for me, plays just as good as a Lawrence Taylor or a TJ Watt, which are both really good pickups if you can get them for cheap. But my overall point here is don't spend a ton of coin on pass rush until you can afford some of those guys that get the Unstoppable Force X Factor that's automatically turned on because of the AKA promo. At defensive tackle, look for guys who get inside stuff for 1 AP. Jalen Carter has been one of the better cards all year for me that's done that, and he's going to give you 95 block shed, 90 power move, 85 finesse move, strength and acceleration, pretty good, tackle at 88, only 84 speed, but again, when it comes to blowing up the run here, speed isn't really a thing, and with the inside stuff on this card for 1 AP, and the fact that you can get him for about 220k, he's going to give you a lot of production for not too much coin, so this is a really good pickup. Let's talk about some secondary players. Cornerbacks, I do definitely like Rasul Douglas, but we're going to leave him off the list here. Tariq Woolen is another one for me. Woolen looks like he has a better attributes, but Douglas definitely performed a little bit better. But Tariq Woolen's zero chill card, 6'4", cornerback with 94 speed. He's down to about 260,000 coins right now, which is a really good price. And look at the balance too, 94 man, 94 zone, 94 press. Agility is a bit low, but that never really caused a problem for me. Same with the play rec being at 88. You can go with pick artist for 1 AP on this card. He's a zone corner. Unfortunately, he doesn't get any good discount on deep out zone KO at all, so I just go pick artist for the 1 AP and that's it. And he was definitely a ball hawk for me for the time that I used him on 2 different accounts. The other one is going to be Charles Tillman, which is another really good card, 6'2", also with 94 speed, good balance, 91 man, 92 zone, and 94 press. He's a little bit more agile with the 90 agility, 90 acceleration. Jumping is very good. He's extremely cheap at 200,000 coins and will also get pick artist for 1 AP. So both of those guys, Woolen and Tillman, for about 450 to 60k to get a starting CB1 and CB2 on a budget squad. Definitely worth the pickup in my opinion. And if you want to solidify the back end of your defense in that secondary with some safeties, another ball hawk to me is going to be Ghost Antoine Winfield. Now I know that he's only 5'9", but I'm telling you, with this card, with pick artists, he played taller than that. He made a lot of plays. I personally had pick artists and deep out zone KO. It cost me 4 AP, which is a lot. The playoff safeties right now, Ryan Neal, Malik Hooker, can get those two same abilities for a total of 3 AP, but of course they're going to be a bit more expensive, and they're both taller as well, so you can look into them if you want. But on a budget, Antoine Winfield's only about 200k, 94 speed. He gives you good balance with the 90-man, 94 zone. 88 hit power is a little bit sneaky high for him, considering he's not a run support type safety and more of a ball hawk out there. But overall, this card was really surprisingly good for me for the time that I used him, and for that price, I definitely recommend him. At strong safety, it's going to be Julius Peppers, and it'll probably be Julius Peppers every week until we get another really good budget option out there. Peppers, about 290k. He's definitely dropped to a cheaper amount over time. It seems like he kind of creeps back up a little bit, but this is one to keep an eye on. 6'7", 94 speed, 90 man. It's 95 zone, 95 hit power. The tackle is low, but if you're using him as a sub linebacker, he can play that route, but he's also good as a high safety and coverage just because of the speed, the coverage attributes, and the height there. He gets Lurk Artist for 0 AP. That's the ability I've always used on him, whether he played high safety or he was a user for me. And, you know, he's just a playmaker. He's going to make good tackles because of the length. You can dive a lot with him and stop the run on stretches and outside runs. He's going to be a great user. He's going to play good high safety there as a ball hawk. He's just, you know, last year and this year, been one of the best cards in the game as an out-of-position card. And there you have it. Those are all the cards you can pick up right now this weekend to improve your squad, win more games, and save yourself some coin and money. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.